This video is brought to you by AccraGhana.com, a website and project dedicated to the vibrant capital city of Ghana, Greater Accra, located on the west coast of Africa at the Gulf of Guinea.
So, in Ghana's capital, Accra, millions of people wake up to a question, a really uncomfortable one. We're going to dive into what happens when something as basic as a human right starts to feel, well, like a luxury.
It's a simple question, right? But the answer, it's anything but. Is clean water actually a luxury item now? Something you will only get if you have the cash?
I mean, just let that sink in. Rust and regret. That's not some line from a sci-fi movie. It's what people are living with right now, every single day in Accra. It's a crisis you can literally see and smell. Okay, so what does that crisis actually feel like on a day-to-day basis? Let's get into the nitty-gritty, the daily grind for every last drop of water.
And here's the crazy part. Accra isn't a desert. It's got rain. It's got rivers. But you'd never know it from the lines of people waiting with those yellow gallons. It feels like this isn't a natural disaster. It's a man-made one.
Let's make this personal. Take someone we'll call Auntie Mensa. Her day kicks off at 4:30 a.m., not for a morning jog, but to get in line for water. And this isn't just a one-off. It's a constant, back-breaking cycle she has to go through every single day just so her family can cook and clean and live.
And you've got to understand, this isn't just Auntie Mensa's story. It's the story for millions. It's the soundtrack of the city. You know, the sound of those empty buckets, the hope when a tap sputters to life for a few minutes. It's a shared reality.
And you know what happens when something essential becomes scarce, right? People start selling it. A whole new, pretty much unregulated market has popped up in Accra, all built around people's thirst. So you'll see these little plastic bags of water for sale everywhere. They call it pure water, but let's be real, it's more than just water. It's become a symbol of a broken system. It's a band-aid that some people might try to spin as entrepreneurship when it's really just a sign of total infrastructure failure. Okay, let's talk money, because this is where it gets truly shocking. A family of 5 could be spending over 400 Ghanaian cedis a month just on water. Think about that. That's a huge chunk of a person's monthly income all going towards something that should be practically free. And look at this breakdown. For a lot of families, their water bill, or I guess their water hustle, is now more expensive than their electricity, more than what they spend on getting around. It's wild. Just staying hydrated has become a major monthly expense.
So the big question is why? Why are the taps dry? To figure that out, we've got to look under the hood at the pipes and the politics that are supposed to be making all of this work.
Well, this isn't a new problem. It's been decades in the making. You've got pipes from the 60s built for a much smaller city. Then, boom, the city explodes in size. Politicians keep making promises they don't keep. And what you're left with today is a system that's literally falling apart at the seams. And this right here, this quote just nails it. The problem isn't that the city is running out of water. It's that it's running out of leadership. It's a problem of management, not a problem of nature. And of course, this whole mess doesn't hit everyone the same way. Not even close. Let's look at how this has basically created what you might call a pipeline of inequality. It's like there are 2 different cities in one. In the wealthy parts, like Airport Hills, water flows 24/7. People have their own storage tanks. But you go just down the road to a place like Niamey, and people are lucky to get 1 bucket a day. It's so clear, the water in Accra doesn't follow gravity, it follows the money. And this isn't just about convenience. This has life or death consequences. When you don't have clean water, you get diseases we should have wiped out ages ago. Cholera, typhoid, you name it. It's a massive hidden health crisis that's a direct result of this broken system. So, is this just the new normal? Is this just how it's going to be? Well, let's see what the future might hold. With the government falling short, people are stepping up themselves. You see communities drilling their own wells, collecting rainwater. It's amazing to see that resilience. But, and this is a big but, it's like trying to fill a swimming pool with a teaspoon. Without big systemic changes, these are just temporary fixes. Which leaves us with this final, really powerful thought. It forces you to ask, is this scarcity even real? Or is it something we created? Something built from bad decisions, from corruption, from inequality? In the end, maybe thirst is the real pandemic we refuse to cure.
This video is brought to you by AccraGhana.com, a website and project dedicated to the vibrant capital city of Ghana, Greater Accra, located on the west coast of Africa at the Gulf of Guinea.